So, really, artists are also mathematicians, even if they don't realize it or not, but quite often they actually do. When they're trying to produce a perspective drawing of something, it turns out they're using lots of mathematics. Let's first of all take a look at what's called one-point perspective. This is where we have sort of one vanishing point. Let's see if we can actually produce a rectangular prism, it's like a box, using a one-point perspective. Here's how you do it. First, we just draw a rectangle. So, what color should we make the? I'm going to make the purple, I think. So first, we just draw a rectangle. So let's just draw a rectangle. Your ordinary, everyday rectangle. No big deal. No frills. No surprises. Just draw the rectangle. Not a big deal. Of course, you want to make sure all the angles are right and stuff, but I don't think that's going to be a problem here. I think that we know right from wrong. That little right is wrong. Did you hear that? That's pretty good. Well, it's sort of good. I think it's funny. You got to have fun. If you're not having fun in your math class, then make it fun. Make it fun. Math is so much fun. I love math. I hope you like math. Boy, I hope you like math, by the way. What am I saying? I love math. I love math. I really do. I know you believe that, but I hope that you like it too. Anyway, look. So there's a perfect rectangle. Now, to draw in one-point perspective, I want to turn this rectangle into a rectangular prism. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a vanishing point. So you can pick any point you want. You can pick it wherever you want. Let's pick it way over here. I'll pick it way over here. Okay? And now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to now draw from each vertex of the rectangle out to that vanishing point. Now, technically, I would, could draw the whole line here. You can imagine the whole line, but I'm not going to do that because I actually want, at the end of the day, to have this beautiful image to show you. So I'm only going to draw part of it. Now, you can stop wherever you want, depending upon how deep you want that rectangular box to be. So I want my rectangular box to be kind of deep. I don't know why, but I do. So I'm going to stop right there. Now I'm going to connect that vanishing point to the next vertex and draw there. Now this is a little tricky here, but we'll see if we can pull this out. Here we go. Very nice. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, and then finally this point here, way over here, and connect that up. Beautiful, beautiful. Now what we have to do is we have to connect these edges up, but with a horizontal and vertical lines. And so you might have to sort of scrunch a little bit here, a little scrunching. And connect this, extend this a little bit more, you see. There we go, perfect. And then similarly here, we connect these. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm happy, I'm happy. And there we have a rectangular prism drawn in one-point perspective. If you wanted to have the box be like a glass box, absolutely no problem. What you could do is you could sort of indicate the inside edges by putting in dotted edges. Let me just show you what that would be. And now maybe you'd want this in some pictures, but maybe you won't. It just depends upon your own taste. I'll put them in here just to show you how you could do it, and also to show off the fact that I can. So this is perfectly horizontal, perfectly vertical, nothing fancy yet. It's only the skew edges that we care about. And so now, to put that point in, I connect these together, and if all is well with the world, this point, that point, and the vanishing point should all line up. And check it out. Is that beautiful, or is that beautiful? It's beautiful. Thank you. That's all I wanted. So you put in your little dotted invisible edge, and there you have a beautiful rectangle drawn in one-point perspective where all these skew lines all meet up at this particular one-point vanishing point. Now, that's a one-point perspective. Now, let me show you really fast that there's also a two-point perspective that artists often use. It just depends upon your vantage point, really. So let's draw a cube in two-point perspective. I'll do this one a little bit faster. Here you pick 2 points as your vanishing point, and then just pick one particular vertical line to start your cube. So once you pick your vertical line, basically, most of the cube is determined. Make a little cube here. So there's that vertical line. Now all you do is just connect to get the other edges. So I connect to this vanishing point here, and then I connect to this vanishing point here. And then at this point here, I connect to the vanishing point. See, everything is connected to vanishing points. Everything vanishes. Everything goes off to those two-point perspective. This is exactly how artists work. And you can see you get these beautiful images, and it's all through mathematics and this notion of representation. Okay, now we draw perpendiculars down to be parallel with that first edge that we started with. So that's easy enough. And then, of course, by doing so, you see that we have these two vertices left, and so we have to attach them up. So we attach them up to get those far edges. And then finally, this gets attached to there. And when you do that, look what happens. It's really amazing. What you produce is a two-point perspective of a cube. So you can see that's a slightly different image than our one-point perspective of the rectangular prism, because here we had a flat sort of rectangle face and things went back. Here we're seeing things sort of from the corner, from the edge. So you can see the difference. This is two-point perspective, and this is one-point perspective. And I hope you get the point that really mathematics and art really do go hand in hand. Anyway, have fun trying to represent the three-dimensional world around you on a piece of paper. I'll see you soon.